Libra. Hi Libra, how are you? Excuse me, this is good for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. And these are going to be your messages for the month of August. These are general readings, so they may not resonate for everyone. If you'd like an in-depth reading, please feel free to send me a message and we can do a personal reading for you via telephone, or we can do that by Skype, WhatsApp, Face Messenger, a FaceTime, or a Facebook video, whatever works for you, we can figure it out. So Libra, let's get right into it. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram account is Elizabeth Light Tarot, and that's Elizabeth with a Z. Give me a follow and I will follow you back. Send me a message. I'd really love to connect with everyone. And if you do like this video, please do subscribe to the channel. Let's see. Let's pull you a spirit animal oracle for the month of August and get you a message from your animal totem, an animal that may be with you for the month of August. My dear Libras, I hope that you're all doing well. It's been a while since I've made zodiac specific readings, but I have moved and I'm in a new space and just kind of getting acclimated and recharged and all of that good stuff. Okay, for my dear Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. I love this. Dog spirit. So the energy of man's best friend is with you, Libra. Loyalty. Be loyal to what you love. That's a beautiful message coming through. Real heart energy for the month of August with the Leo energy, all about the heart. And at the bottom of the deck, I knew this was going to come out today. So I've done Leo, Virgo, and now you. And I don't know if you can see this, but this top has hummingbirds all over it. And I wore this shirt today, and I knew that in one of the 3 readings, the hummingbird was going to come out. I didn't know which one, but after Virgo, I was like, it's gotta be Libra. And I was already feeling this hummingbird energy. And it makes so much sense that it's you, Libra. Hummingbird spirit, be here now. 34 breaking down to a 7. And we have dog spirit 19 breaking down to a 20 or a 2. So 2 being related to relationships. So perhaps this is about a love relationship, Libra, or a relationship with a close family member or friends, and speaking to loyalty, be loyal to what you love. And then this hummingbird spirit. So it is talking about the here and now. Hummingbird is such a light energy. The hummingbirds are really small, right? They're like the smallest birds on earth, but they can fly great distances. So it's speaking about, you know, just if something is sort of like small yet mighty, it's about being able to traverse long distances with stamina. And it's also about enjoying like the sweetness of life, because hummingbirds are always inside of the nectar, right? So it does also speak to just enjoying how sweet life can be. And coming into the present moment, it's about joy, really. It's about, you know, the vibrancy of life, how beautiful everything is. And the hummingbirds, they fly when they use their wings go in a figure 8 pattern. I believe that they're the only birds that fly with this pattern of the figure 8. So it is speaking to infinity and cosmic intelligence. It's such a, I'm telling you, this shirt was for you, Libra, this hummingbird spirit. Be here now and be loyal to what you love. 34 breaking down to a 7, that's a highly spiritual number. So I often see the 7s as where we're undergoing some kind of a spiritual test or a spiritual challenge. So it's not just like your average challenge that has a solution. It's a challenge that has a solution from your soul. So I love these animal messages that came out for you. So amazing. Okay, let's get you some cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle, and then we will get into your tarot reading. It's also saying that there is love and joy in the present moment. So if you are overthinking something about that happened in the past, so loyal heart coming out. If you're thinking about the future and the past, it's asking you to come back into the present. Really come back into the present moment, and that's where the joy is, and that's where the love is, and that's where the solutions are, is in the present moment. And just enjoying the sweetness of life. And it may be hard, you know, it may not be the easiest thing to do, but that the answers and the power is in the present moment. So take a deep breath. And we're gonna get you a couple of cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle. Okay, so for my dear Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, from the bottom of the deck, Poised, Yang, Orphans, Unfinished Symphony. Wow. All right, Libra, you may be coming across as, you know, very in control, poised, right? Bottom of the deck. But underneath it all, you may really be wondering exactly where you fit in. Particularly regarding the things in your life that feel like they haven't completed, that you haven't been able to complete. Things of the past. So that's where the be here now comes in. You want to really make something happen. Like you have this drive, the yang, the masculine, the divine masculine, the drive, the action, the fire, the flame of wanting to do something, take action. Underlying is this poised. So there is this part of you that is either showing that you're just remaining very poised through all of this and graceful. And that is very much like a Libra to be able to do, is to remain poised and remain graceful through a challenging situation. Fives always lead to change. And this orphaned is where we just may feel like we don't know quite where we belong entirely. It's that feeling of feeling sort of left out. There's a sense of being alone, obviously, orphaned, you know, coming up. So this may even be like something that goes back to the past of feeling, you know, abandoned, some abandonment issues. But there is something that you want to complete. You know, the symphony is a masterpiece, right? The symphony is a masterpiece, and there's something that's unfinished for you. And with this yang energy coming in, like you're determined. There's a determination here. I see this as Aries energy. Unfinished symphony, it's like the Wheel of Fortune. You're waiting for the wheel to turn. You're waiting to be able to really take that action. So let's start with the tarot then. But you are in a space where, you know, you're at least appearing to others like you've got this under control. And it's kind of like that fake it till you make it or act as if, you know? And so I really give you credit for that. I really, really do. Let's just see what the tarot wants to say, okay? So we're just gonna shuffle these a few times, and then we're gonna get you 6 cards, and then we'll do some clarifiers if we need to. This is the Muse Tarot, which I've just really been enjoying a lot, by Chris Ann. Such an amazing deck. You know, there could have been like a relationship that ended before its time, or at least that you felt like it ended before its time. You're kind of like wanting to see if there's something that you can go back to. Finish it up. Okay, so we're going to take 6 cards. Be loyal to what you love and be here now. For Libra, August messages for my dear Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I have a Venus in Libra. And I do love you, Libras, very, very much. There's a beautiful, beautiful energy about you. One more time. All right, Libra, so from the bottom of the deck, your underlying energy is the Lovers. Wow. Wow. At the heart of your reading, Ace of Coins, Ace of Materials. I love it. Past or Foundation, 4 of Materials, 4 of Coins. In the present, the 7 of Voices, 7 of Swords in the present. Wow, future energy, 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups, this is about partnership. And your advice is the 3 of Swords. Well, I'm really not surprised that the dog spirit came out. Be loyal to what you love. You're a Libra, so that's air, the element of air. So it can be, you know, where you think very logically. That being said, you're ruled by Venus, and that's the planet of love. And 7th house, your ruling house, is the house of partnerships. So to some degree or another, Libra is always working towards like a balance in their relationships, and you are a relationship-oriented sign, meaning not that you're always in a relationship, but that your relationships are important to you. The underlying energy of the Lovers, this is the energy that's sort of like the subconscious driving force of the whole reading. It's the energy that maybe we're not even fully aware of, but it's at the undercurrent. And you might be aware of it if you've been really internal lately. Now, with the Lovers, originally in the tarot, the Lovers was seen as a choice. It's a card of Gemini, so it's the duality, the choice, okay? And it does speak to the duality of what our head wants and what our heart wants. Now, clearly, the dog is saying, be loyal to what you love. And although people say that the Lovers gives us a choice, is there really a choice? Because the heart always wants what it wants. And so you can run from it for years even, but at some point you will choose your heart, hopefully. So it's not necessarily a head over heart decision. It really is about learning to choose with the heart. That doesn't mean foolishly. Of course, you're going to use your logic, but at some point when the heart wants the same thing over and over and over again, maybe it's time to listen to it. And with the Lovers, it indicates too that there's a distance between us and what we love. That there's a distance between us and what we love. I love this Lovers because of the lotus flowers. And so it is showing that, you know, the lotus is a symbol of enlightenment and of awakening. And more so, you know, the lotus is deeply connected into the water that it grows from. And at night, it sort of retrieves back into the water. And it's not crystal clear, beautiful water. It's muddy water. And so it's showing that the most beautiful things grow out of darkness. And so it is speaking to like the no mud, no lotus, no challenging times, no good times, no night, no day. It's again that polarity of Gemini, the twins, right? one of your fellow air signs, and that there is always support, heavenly support, angelic support, support from your guides, support from, you know, the universe, support from the higher realms, that it's always there for you with those wings coming in. But that there is sort of a distance right now between you and what you love. And in the past, with this Four of Coins coming in, it's showing that there was sort of a reluctance to open up the heart. It also is speaking to being very careful with your finances, and that it's like being very resourceful, not spending a whole lot of money, maybe not having a whole lot of money to spend either, and really holding tight to what you have. So this is your past energy. This could be last week, last month, last year. And it's not a Five of Coins where there's a feeling of lack. It's a Four of Coins where what you do have is feeling very, very precious to you and very important to you. If it's a matter of love, it really is like sort of, you know, closing the heart chakra a little bit, not being super open to love. And so it's suggesting that you know, in the past, that you were really going about love from a logical perspective, really, you know, not necessarily coming from the heart with matters of relationships, that perhaps you were just really not wanting anything, not wanting a new relationship, if it is a relationship reading. But if it's, you know, really just about things in the physical, then it was about really pinching your pennies, so to speak, which is a good thing for most, you know, for the times that we're living in. Obviously, just to be really frugal right now. I love that at the heart of your reading is an ace, and it's an Ace of Coins. So it is about the acorn that grows into the oak tree. So there's an opportunity at the heart of your reading, and it's a solid opportunity. And it's an opportunity that can yield much wealth and blessings, financial wealth, stability, something long lasting. The aces, they hold the potential for the suit. So it's not a guarantee, like you have to do something with the ace, but it's there and it's at the heart of your reading. And so I love how the ace is sort of looking over at the Four of Coins, like letting her know that she's there, that she's there. Maybe she can loosen her grasp a little bit because there is an ace there. But there is a distance between you and this thing. There's a distance between it. The present energy is hard. It's hard. Seven of Swords, Seven of Voices, more duality here. So it feels like someone was not loyal to you. And, you know, the Seven of Swords is lies and deception and someone stealing from you. So that's a really hard energy that you're in right now. And we're going to get a lot of clarifiers, I think. A lot of clarifiers for this. So that being said, your future energy is the Two Cups. That there's a partnership that's there, that's ready to come in business, in love, with your family, with yourself, even. Like there's a lot of duality here. I feel like you're seeing a lot of light and you're seeing a lot of shadow. What looked like something really great turned out to not be something so great. The Seven of Swords can also speak to, it is also a protective energy. So because the past energy was protective as well, protecting the resources that you have, you know, being really conscious of what you're spending, being really conscious of the energy that you are, you know, allowing out into the world, kind of conserving even your energy. And now the Seven of Swords can also speak to, like, again, protecting what you have. So it doesn't have to be that someone stole from you or lied to you or cheated you. It can be you, again, just in this like protective energy of protecting what you have. So we will get clarifiers for that. And, you know, in the past, like, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little camel there, and it is showing, again, resourcefulness. The camel, you know, it holds water, it stores its own water because it's going through the desert where there isn't any water. So that, you know, it is, like I was saying, that resourcefulness. And the advice is the Three of Swords. So we're really going to look at that too, because, you know, that's betrayal and heartbreak. And I'm really feeling like this is just something that you're really trying to avoid, is heartbreak, is a betrayal, is, you know, the swords are energies of the mind as well. So this can be speaking to past hurts, past patterns, you know, that kind of thing. So we're going to get some clarifiers for all of these. So I think we will start that now. All right. And, you know, at the bottom of the deck was your card. This is the same thing that happened in the Virgo reading. In the Virgo reading, at the bottom of the deck was the Knight of Pentacles. That's the card of Virgo. And now we're going to take her because she is here. And this is your card, Libra. This is your card, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is your card. The Queen of Swords, let's talk about her. She's been through the 7. She's been through the 3. She's been through the 10. And there's no 10 of Swords coming out here. We don't see the 8 and we don't see the 9. We see the 7 and the 3. It's more of betrayal. Okay, it's more of a betrayal. It's not like the trapped mental energy of the 8 and the 9. It's not the 10 of Swords where, like, you know, it almost kills us. It's the 7 and the 3. The Queen of Swords has been through all of these swords, all of them, the good, the bad, the ugly. She's seen it all. And she is in her power. And she carries a quiet power about her, but I wouldn't want to cross her, because when crossed, you know, she really will strike if she needs to, but it's a quiet strength that she holds. She is fair, just like you, Libra, you know, trying to always come from a place that's fair for everyone. You want to see the best in everyone. You're able to look at all sides of an argument, all sides of a situation, and ultimately with you, Libra, you really do come out with the most optimistic, you know, resolution. You are a positive thinker. Even when you get trapped in the mind, you sort of work it out internally. And I'm feeling like that's what you've been doing a lot. And now the guides want you to know that it's time to feel with your heart. So whatever it is that you've been going through, if you can come from the heart, that's where the opportunities will be. The opportunity for a new job, for a new home, for money, for stability, for a new relationship where the cups are equal, where that person is, you know, their cup matches your cup. It's the same vibration. It's equal. It's reciprocal. It matches. There isn't all this conflict and drama, let's just say. The 2 cups, you know, the people in the 2 of Cups can be giving each other, offering each other their cups, but then they have to take action with it. And I really feel like you're ready to take action with this Yang. But there is a part of you that feels sort of this sense of, I don't know, like you've been abandoned before, or the people, you know, wind up not understanding you fully. Kind of the opposite of the 2 of Cups. And I'm wondering if it is something from the past here with the unfinished symphony, or maybe you're just thinking about, you know, your relationships in the past, your business partnerships in the past, places that you used to live. cities that you used to live in. I mean, it could be so many things, but there is this element of wanting to like complete something, because the 10s are also completion, completing a cycle. So the Queen of Swords, your card at the bottom of the deck. She is poised. She is very poised, the Queen of Swords. You can't always tell what she's thinking. You really can't always tell what she's thinking. So the people around you may not really know what's going on with you right now, what's going through your mind. I don't really know that you're truly speaking your truth right now, or that you even have to. Let's see. So let's get some clarifiers. Why is the Lovers as the underlying energy? Why is the Lovers the underlying energy? Wow, another Ace, Ace of Swords. Yeah, this is what I was saying about you haven't been letting your heart lead. And there is like this mental energy of past betrayals, past hurts, maybe times where you've hurt someone, maybe times where, you know, you haven't been the honest person, and vice versa. It is about clearing the mind, getting clarity in the mind, a new truth. Crown chakra, downloads, you know, downloads like from the divine, liberating the mind, rainbow in her hair, liberating the mind, higher wisdom, higher knowledge with the owl. If your mind is clear, then you can go into the heart space. And maybe that's where you're at, is like, but I just need to clear my mind and then I can get into my heart. And that's a real possibility. The Ace is there. It's underneath all of this. There's an Ace there waiting for you. Get into your own element, get fresh air. You know, with this card, we see the Tibetan prayer flags. And when you own Tibetan prayer flags, it's best to put them in a space that does get air. The air clears the flags so that the flags can bring your home, your space, blessings. The flags need to be cleared. So this is telling me that you need some air. You need some space to breathe. If you are cooped up, if you're in a place where, you know, I don't know, some of the places are still closed. I feel like most of the areas are open, but it's, you know, even the mask thing. So if you're wearing a mask a lot, then you are not getting the air that you need as an air sign. So I definitely suggest doing some breathing exercises, you know, just even the most simple breathing exercises, making sure that you're breathing regularly. If you're in a place where like you can actually get out into the wind, I do a very simple clearing for an auric clearing, where on a windy day, I will go out and I will literally just stand in the wind and let it blow all over me. And imagine it just like taking any of the gunk out of my aura and just let the wind take it and transmute it. Let's get one more card for that. One more card. One more card for the Lovers with the Ace of Voices, please. That's too many. One more card, please. Eight of Voices. So there it is. It's, you know, this came out in the Virgo reading, in their present energy, and it is like you really, really need, you need this ace, you know. This is where, you know, you're not seeing. You're trapped in the mind. You're trapped in the mind. And that, you know, that's what comes after the 7. After the 7 comes the 8, where then it does become a mental trap. So the Lovers, you know, having this distance, there's a distance between the head and the heart. There's a distance between, you and your heart's satisfaction right now. It is about coming into the present moment. Be here now. Come into the present moment. Get that breath work. Get out into your own element. You do need to get some clarity here. You definitely need to get some clarity so that your heart can come on, if that's your process, you know. Let's see what this Ace of Materials or Ace of Coins is all about. Why is the Ace of Coins at the heart of the reading? And there's a lot of magic in this Ace of Coins, because the figure that we see, she's surrounded by like a circle, and inside and around that circle are like stones, minerals, rocks, crystals, and she's holding a wand. So there's an element of magic here. And I feel like it's like the opportunity is in your own magic, you know, your own magic, connecting in with the element of earth, with stones, with crystals, with wands. Six of Cups. So, okay, there's a few things with the Six of Cups. This could be someone from the past coming back, you know, rekindling an old friendship, an old relationship, but it's also about making peace with the past. So these prior betrayals, and then even this Seven of Swords in the present, coming up in the present, you know, whether it's, again, your protective energy, like really protecting what you have, being super afraid that someone's going to come in and potentially like disrupt your whole process, or lie to you, or steal from you, or cheat you. This is about like making peace with all of those emotions, because this is Cups energy. It's emotions, it's our hopes, our dreams, our wishes. And Six is where like that energy becomes balanced again. And you always seek balance, Libra. So with the Six of Cups, it's also about the inner child, and we're in Leo season. So this is speaking to me about this hummingbird energy of play. What would your inner child want you to do? What does your inner child, you know, need from you? It is about the heart. And with all of this mental confusion, or needing clarity, or just like not being able to quiet the mind, if it's less dramatic for you, if you're just, you know, overcome with a lot of mental activity, like at night, and it's not letting you sleep because you're thinking, then the easiest way to do that, to get to the heart, is through your inner child. Your inner child is always in the heart. Your inner child isn't up in its head. Your inner child is always in the heart. So this is almost like an advice, but it's coming out at the heart of the reading. Get into your inner child. Feed your inner child. Nurture your inner child. It's Leo season. It's the perfect time. It's all about fun and play, you know? So this is almost like an advice, and that's where the opportunity truly lies. And that opportunity, it's not, you know, the Ace of Wands. It's not the Ace of Swords. It's not the Ace of Cups. It's the Ace of Pentacles. It's the Ace of Materials. It's the Ace of Coins. So you getting into this child, into your heart, it's going to open up all the possibilities, all the magic. And that magic is going to be something tangible that you can see, feel, and touch, plant, nurture, tend to, grow. So I think we just answered the question about, does Libra always need to come from logic and work out the energy of the mind? And here it's saying the opportunity is just to get into the inner child and have some fun. Be here now. Hummingbird spirit. Life is sweet. Be loyal to your heart. Be loyal to your inner child. Think of all the kids, like their biggest wish as a child is to have a dog, right? Or a little girl, maybe she wants a pony, you know. I mean, I think a lot of kids, they want a dog. And so this is also speaking to the inner child as well. It really is. There's a lot of inner child stuff happening here. Let's look at the past of this 4 of coins, 4 of materials, and just get a better understanding of, you know, what was going on with you last week, last month, last year. 4 of coins for my dear Libras. Why is the 4 of coins here? We're gonna take this because it was the only one that fell on the floor. If a bunch of them fall on the floor, I don't want to take it. But the Sun. I'm hearing Annie sing "The Sun Will Come Out Tomorrow." Bet your bottom dollar that the sun will come out tomorrow. And at the bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. King of Swords to go along with the Queen of Swords. The Sun. When the sun comes in, it shines a light on all of the shadow. And with the 4 of coins, it's not that there's shadow here, it's that there's like a reluctance to surrender, to let go. And in some cases, it can be a good thing because, again, it protects us. But when the sun comes in, there's so many blessings, you know? There's so many blessings with the sun. There's clarity with the sun. There's a breakthrough with the sun. Let's get another card for the 4 of coins and the sun. Leo season. You know, the sun rules Leo. So maybe this was something really recent, or this is something that maybe to some degree you're still working through, you're still dealing with. But the sun comes in, you know, to bless us, to shine a light on everything. So maybe, you know, you just had like a breakthrough and you kind of came out of that energy of the pause. Because in the 4s we pause. We take a pause in the 4s. And you were pausing to conserve. If it is about the heart, then the sun came out and told you just to open up your heart. You know, at least it was telling you that. Open the heart. That's, again, Leo energy, heart chakra. So why is 4 of coins and the sun together in the past? That one wants to come out. The Chariot. Wow. Okay. So you really may have gotten your head and your heart on board, or you were like almost there, or you took a risk, because the Chariot is number 7. It comes after the Lovers. And this is where our head comes on board with the heart, and the 2 of them come together, and then they're like, let's go for it. We know what we want. We know how we think about it. We know how we feel about it. There's no more mental confusion. I know exactly what I want to go for, and you go for it. And it's Cancer energy. So now we've got Leo and Cancer here. And it's like, see all those horses there? That represents like all of this person's hopes, dreams, wishes, ambitions, desires, manifestations. And the Charioteer is just directing this whole pack. It's a lot of energy. And the Charioteer is, I see him or her as the magician, because it's energy that she or he is using to direct the chariot, to move the chariot forward. So there is like, you can see the solar plexus is on, you know, it's just like all lit up here. And this, you know, this individual, this energy, this archetype is operating from a place of higher consciousness. There's like a wisdom here. It is also another card of duality. So that, you know, there's a duality here of the night and the day, the light and the shadow. And so it seems like you really decided that you wanted to move forward. That's this yang energy, that you really did want to move forward with the Sun and the Chariot. And so you did something. You made a move. You definitely made a move. Seven of Voices in the present. Let's look at that. Why is the Seven of Voices in the present? Why is the Seven of Voices in the present? What happened here? Why is this in the present? Someone wearing a mask, someone not being honest. Why is the Seven of Voices in the present? Six of Voices. Whatever it is, it's making you really reconsider everything, and you are ready to like move on and go to less troubled waters. There was some trouble. There's trouble happening for you, possibly right now. It's all mental energy. All of it. It's all mental energy. And there's like, it's like the heart and the mind here. With the, you know, whatever it is, you are moving towards a union. A union within your own heart, better relationships, a new relationship with someone else. Like, you are leaving all of this behind. And maybe that's why, you know, maybe this Four of Coins / Seven of Swords was sort of happening at the same time, where like you're conserving, and then because you have like some kind of idea that something's coming. I'm gonna get one more card for the Seven of Voices, but you are definitely in a place where you are trying to move to less troubled waters. Like, you are ready to leave this whole mind, I can't curse, but effery. You're like really, really ready to leave it behind. Crazy. You're taking only that which still serves you along this path with you. It's a journey. You could be traveling, like right now in the present, you could be traveling to calmer waters. The Wheel. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. You are completing a cycle, Libra. You are. And sometimes you have to take a step back in order to move the wheel forward. Because you see, we go from the Seven, where there is some kind of a deception or just a real sense of needing to protect yourself. We go from the Seven to the Six, which is like taking the journey, leaving some stuff behind, to the Wheel. It's blessed. Like, the wheel is turning. You're completing. Sorry, there's mosquitoes in here. You're completing a big cycle. And with Jupiter coming in to support you, card of Sagittarius, but card of Jupiter, it's blessed. Maybe you're finishing this symphony. Whatever felt like it was unfinished, you're now finishing for once and for all, putting an end to it, just really putting an end to it. And you're doing it in a way that is super poised. Super poised. Bravo, Libra, like bravo. But whatever this whole energy is, like the wheel is turning. It's really, really turning. Blessings, good luck, expansion, movement, you know, and it's leading to this Two of Cups. So you're in search of the cup that matches, the vibration that matches yours. I think, you know, you could have really found yourself, orphaned is the word, where you just, like I said, it doesn't mean that somebody left you. I think it's more of you leaving something, you know, you leaving something in the mind, in your own mind, like this idea of not knowing quite where you fit in, not knowing who your tribe is, the people maybe that you thought were your tribe, they're not your tribe. But there's divine masculine energy here, and I really, really love that for you, this yang energy. So let's see what this future Two of Cups is all about for you. Okay, why is the Two of Cups in the future? And this could be tomorrow, next week, next month, you know, tarot timing being what it is. Why is the Two of Cups in the future? Let's get a couple of cards for that. Two of Cups, please. Why is the Two of the High Priestess? The High Priestess. Interesting. It's asking for you to really call upon your own inner knowing and trusting your intuition in the future. Libra, whatever opportunities come towards you in the future, you have to use your intuition. You have to listen to your own inner guidance. It is so important for you. This is another card of duality because it's another number 2. So 2 coming in to clarify the 2. 2 twos. 2 twos. And then the duality of the Lovers and the duality of the Chariot. The duality has been showing all over the place in like every single reading. So whatever opportunities come your way in the future, you have to use your intuition. You have to. You have all of the answers. You already know. It's just remembering and trusting and really, really listening to it. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Emotional fulfillment. 9 Cups. Joy, happiness, love. Wishes coming true. It's about you following your intuition, Libra. Following your intuition. Let your heart guide you. Your heart's connected to your intuition. You might not like this, but your logical mind is not always going to be your best friend. And I'm wondering if you're starting to see this, that you can't always rely on logic. It's important to come from a higher mind, a higher perspective, but not at the expense of your deep inner knowing. So this High Priestess, obviously it's also the esoteric and the magical and things, the wisdom, the ancient wisdom. Death wanted to come out. So like transformation, total transformation, that Scorpio energy of death and transformation and rebirth. It is about trusting yourself, Libra, like really, really trusting yourself. The vibes that you get, because it's coming out to clarify the Two of Cups. It's also like the vibes that you get. You gotta trust the vibes that you get. Like you really do. Okay. Let's clarify the Three of Swords as your advice. Can we get some more advice cards? Okay, I'm just gonna say this. So with this Three of Swords, or Three of Voices, she is, she's just paralyzed, in her own betrayal. And there's a door there. And it looks like, she's out in a very, very, very starry night in this giant field. And there's just the door. She just has to get up and walk away from it. And you can see the eyes in the sky that are crying. This is like all of your tears. It's all of your hurt. All the things that you've hurt for in the past. But there's a light that's coming down on her. There's a light that's coming down on her. See that? She just has to get up and walk away from that part of her life or that pattern. Easier said than done, right? I know, it's much easier said than done. Where have you felt betrayed? Beautiful. Libra, beautiful. King of Wands. King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. It's Leo energy, Aries energy. This is the yang. This is the yang. The King of Wands, or the muse of inspiration here. The muses, the cards are lengthwise instead of like that. It's the embodiment of the whole suit of wands. And looking at this reading, there was no wands here. But you have the yang, but yet no wands in the reading. You have the sun, yet no wands in the reading. Fire, passion. This is your confidence. Have confidence. Get into your passion. Creativity, inspiration. He's charming. He's magnetic. The King of Wands, the muse of inspiration, can have anything he wants. For me, it is also a card of the shaman. So this king or this muse has been through hell and back and lived to tell the story. So this is my shaman. Fire. There's your fire, Libra. There's your fire. And like I said, it's confidence. It is confidence. It's this yang energy. It's the action. So now you got like the inspiration with the action. It's almost like if you put the muse of inspiration together with the yang, then you'd kind of get the Knight of Wands. And it wouldn't be a step down for you, because it is about like, be here now, like get inspired, be adventurous. Let something send you out on an adventure. Look at these two energies together. The fire that you give out into the world, the action that you take out into the world. You got to inspire yourself here, Libra. You really got to inspire yourself. Number one, also the card of the Magician, that you have everything you need, all the tools that you need to manifest. And here you've got two aces, Ace of Coins and Ace of Swords. The truth, the new truth, the aha moment, the new way of thinking, the clarity of your mind, and an Ace of Coins, a totally new start. If you want one, you got to make peace with the past. You got to let your inner child come in. You got to let the inner child come in. Don't hold on too tightly to what you have, but you can still be cautious. That's okay. The wheel's turning in your favor. There's opportunity for love. You've got to trust your instincts, though. Let's get a clarifier for you, the Queen of Voices. What does the Queen of Swords want to say to our dear Libras? What does the Queen of Swords want to say to Libra? Two cards. This came out in the Virgo reading, and I really did shuffle these cards. She wants you to know, your queen wants you to know that you can be as successful as you want to be. The sky is the limit. Look at that rose bush. The sky is the limit. That's just what she's telling me. And I don't ever say that with the 10 of Pentacles, the sky's the limit, but this is what she's saying. There's a sense of magic with this Queen of Swords, with these ravens. Your time of year, fall, that your life could look totally different by your birthday, by your solar return, if you take advantage of the energy of Leo season and get into that inner child. You see here? You see that inner child in there? Get into your inner child. The sky is the limit. And you can have relationships, business partnerships, business dealings where the energy is equal. What you're putting in, you're getting out. It's, you know, it's also showing what a giving person you are, because the Six of Coins is about charity. So she's acknowledging, you know, that you are a giving person and that you're very generous. And this is your legacy, this 10 of Pentacles. You know, so it is, she doesn't want you to give up on building that legacy. This Queen can be a little icy, right? And a little bit detached. But it's only because she's been through all of those swords many, many, many times. Many times. And she really, but she's really fair. She is really fair, and that's one of the things that I love about her. She doesn't take any BS, you know, she really doesn't. She doesn't take any BS. Beautiful, beautiful. I love that that was her message to you guys. The sky's the limit, is what she's saying. The sky's the limit. Don't give up. Like, don't give up. You know, our King of Wands, he would not give up. And like I said, this is my king who's been through hell and back. And, you know, and he's a force to be reckoned with. Turn on the charm, Libra. Turn on your famous Libra charm, okay? All right, Libra, let's get you an angel message, and then I want to pull you some crystal cards, okay? Okay. So this is Angel Prayers by Kyle Gray, and we'll see what the angels want to say to you for the month of August. For my dear Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. For my dear Libras, what do the angels want you to know? Okay, Libra. I love it. Archangel Metatron, clear your vibes. That's what I was saying about getting out into your own element of the air and letting the air just come in and clear your auric field. And it doesn't even have to be air. You could do it in the water. You could, you know, whatever that looks like for you. But here comes Metatron. Okay, clear your vibes. Thank you, Metatron, for clearing my energy field. You need to clear your field from this whole like Seven of Swords situation, whatever that is for you. If you really did have somebody like, because this is coming up as a present energy, that Seven of Swords. And at the bottom of the deck is Gabriel, speak your truth. So this is like, you know, Archangel Metatron, here's the Merkaba. And you can work with the Merkaba, okay? So even if you just print out a picture of the Merkaba, get a Merkaba activation on your phone, on YouTube, call in the energy of Metatron and ask him, thank him for helping to clear your energy field with the Merkaba. There are meditations you can do. Steve Nobel is one of them. I know he has some kind of like a Merkaba activation where I've done it before. It's a whole meditation where you imagine Metatron come in and you work with him, and he places a Merkaba inside of like all of your chakras, as well as even like, you know, in each of your eyes, in each of your ears, and you work with the Merkaba to allow it to just clear away that which no longer belongs there. Any of the lower energies that you've accumulated, you know, just to help clear your vibe and clear your field of them, because it seems like you've just been through something, you know, and the blessings are here in the present. Don't forget that. It's in the present. But whatever this Seven of Swords is that's coming up in your present, you know, Metatron is here to help you clear the vibes. And then Gabriel at the bottom of the deck, Archangel Gabriel is God's divine messenger. Gabriel helps you to speak the truth. Gabriel helps you to communicate clearly. Thank you, Gabriel, for helping me to speak with integrity. That's the Queen of Swords. You know, she doesn't talk a whole lot, but when she does, it's with integrity and it's with truth. And this is a very poised energy. The Queen of Swords is very poised, you know. She's not emotional at all. And it doesn't mean that she doesn't have them. She doesn't really show them. So Gabriel would be another archangel that would be really great for you to work with. Metatron especially, though. I love that Metatron is there for you. That, you know, he is one of my main guides. And Archangel Metatron is also the Archangel of the Ascension. So for all of you who are indigos, crystals, light workers, healers, star seeds, earth seeds, you know, whatever, Archangel Metatron is here as the angel of ascension, because the Merkaba is an ascension vehicle. So these things are kind of important for you right now. Yeah, I love it. Okay, let's see. I want to do a fractal card for you. I'm trying not to go too long, but I want to do a fractal card, and then we'll just get you a crystal card, and then we'll wrap it up. So one card for my dear Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. Worthy. And we're going to pull you an extra one just because that popped out. You are worthy, Libra. Libra, you're worthy. Do you know that? What I'm noticing about this worthy card is like this teeny tiny little like alien looking creature in the center of this fractal, but also the magenta that's coming in. And whenever I see like magenta, I think of Saint Germain. And Saint Germain comes in and also helps to clear the fields. So Saint Germain, I feel like, works with Archangel Metatron really well. Actually, the color, all right, there's your second one. Power, yes, I love it. This is amazing. Yang, power, like you are worthy and you have the power, Libra. And even look at, excuse me, these two together. Clear your vibes with worthy. You're worthy of it. You are worthy of having a clear energy field. Just like you're worthy of having fresh air and clean water and food in your belly. You're worthy of having a clear energy field. We need to like rethink, you know, energy and make that a necessity. Like that's part of your daily, like, is clearing the fields. And you have the power even on your own. This is all solar plexus, all solar plexus, bright yellow joy. Like when you feel empowered, there's a sense of joy there. Like how happy do you feel when you feel empowered? They go hand in hand, and that's why joy is also connected to the solar plexus, you know, as is power. Confidence. This is that King of Wands. Confidence, power, the sun, passion, creativity, self-worth, the action that you take out into the world. Like you have this seriously divine masculine energy with you right now. And then your Queen of Swords is there too. So you've got like, seems like there is a balance, Libra. Like amidst all of this, I feel like because poised came up, like you still feel really balanced. It's so interesting. Look at those. The sun with power. Leo season, you're getting into your power. I promise. You're getting into your power for Leo season. Believe it. That's why the wheel is here, because you're getting into your power. You're bringing your own blessings. You're bringing them. Clear your vibes, Libra. Clear your vibes. You can do it. I have faith in you. Okay, power, worthy, yes. And last, and then at the bottom of the deck was new beginnings. New beginnings. Let's get you some crystal cards. So crystal energies that you can work with in the month of August. And then we're gonna finish up because per usual, I've gone over an hour. So those of you who are still with me, you're amazing. Thank you so much. I love you, Libra. I have so many special Libras in my life. You're such beautiful people. Okay. Libras are very good-looking people. Has anyone ever noticed that? Something about Libras and good looks. It's just being born with Venus as your ruler, I guess. Okay. Okay. One card for my beautiful Libras, please. For all of the beautiful Libras out there in Libra land. One card for Libra, please. Well, since that popped out, I'm going to get you one more. Bloodstone, courage. Nice. Look at that. Fierce warrior. She's walking over hot coals. Bloodstone is a great stone. Bloodstone, it's really connected with the root chakra and the heart chakra. So it helps us feel grounded and safe and secure. And it also helps to work on heart healing. And it's lucky. It's a lucky stone. It helps bring wealth. And here, it's just like having courage to take those last few steps, you know, because I really feel like you've done a lot of the work already. And whatever you've experienced, like just now, it's just the courage to take those next few steps. Bloodstone is really good. It's just a really good healing stone. So whatever ailment, you know, it's really, really good for the body. It's a really good stone to, and it comes under the category of earth. You see around the border, that's an earth category. So it is very grounding, and it is a healing stone. And I want to get you one that doesn't pop out for my dear Libras. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. Perfect. Perfect. This goes along with Lionsgate, okay? 8-8, the Lionsgate portal that we are in. So most likely when you're watching this, we're in the Lionsgate portal. It's open, and it's connected into ancient Egypt. Look it up. It is the Egyptian New Year. And there is the card that Spirit had me pull for you, Lapis Lazuli. It's going back to this self-knowledge that I was talking about. It's going back to the self-knowledge. Now, you want to laugh? Because today, first of all, I pulled a pyramid. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. I love this. So that's blue gold stone, which is a man-made stone, but it's still amazing. It has a lot of copper in it. And I also pulled a little lapis pyramid. Natural, right? So it is about self-knowledge. It's about tapping into your third eye. It's about opening the third eye to where you're not going to be tricked anymore, Libra. To where you're not going to be tricked anymore. You're not going to fall for people's lies or BS. And that is one of the things that the Queen of Swords is really good at. She doesn't fall for people's BS. But in order to get there, she had to learn the lessons. She had to go through all of these swords, maybe many times. So please, like, be compassionate with yourself and be easy on yourself, because the queen didn't become the queen just because she was born that way. She had to go through the swords. But that being said, this is your time, Libra. It's your time to really awaken to who you really are. You know, this is past lives. This goes back to Atlantis. Life on other planets, Pleiades, Andromeda, Sirius. Amazing. Amazing. I think we're just going to leave it there. And I love it too, because it's like an as above, so below. Like down here, you're the warrior. You know, down here in the 3D, and now I think we're really in the 4D, where the shadow is. You know, you're the warrior down here. You do have this warrior quality about you, Libra. Been through the battle to some degree, feel like you're still going through the battle. But this is the as above, and your as above is like, you are powerful. You are powerful, who you were in past lives, who your higher aspects are, your 70, your 90, your 11D, and even on your night side. Even on your night side, who's your 60, who's your 80, you know, that you're powerful. So that's why you're a warrior down here, because you can handle it. But that being said, you know, let's get you some harmony. You're a Libra, you know, you did come here to experience the ups and the downs and the good and the bad, but, you know, let's get you out of this feeling like you don't have a tribe and you don't fit in. You know, you're really worthy of this Two of Cups energy. You're worthy of it. Remember that. You're worthy of it. And if someone's not showing you that, then you need to speak to them with integrity and just be like, I don't accept that anymore. You know, however you would say that. Archangel Gabriel coming in. Anyway, it's a really, really beautiful reading for you, Libra. I hope that you enjoyed this. I'm going to come back mid-month and do elementals. So I'll be doing a reading for the air signs, and maybe even come in with some pick a cards and things like that during the month of August, maybe some collective readings. Please, if you're still here, do follow me on Instagram. It's Elizabeth Light Tarot, because I'll be doing some lives on there too, where we can even interact and I can like pull cards for you live on Instagram. I'm so grateful for you. I love you so much, Libra. I wish you an amazing month ahead, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.